Good morning. Well, it's a good day already. I can now produce African Zimbabwean guitar music you'll be pleased to hear on Suno. But let's get back to the football. Good day yesterday on Telegram. We picked our battles and we chose correctly. So delighted with that. I wasn't around for the late ones, I'm afraid. It does take it out on me trying to get the 2 a.m.s, the 8 p.m. 2 a.m.s up and running. But in the Euros, arguable whether there was anything to play for in the late ones. And I do discourage you from playing dead rubbers. Up to you if you do or not. You are an adult after all. But if you do play dead rubbers, don't come crying to me when you lose some dough. Into Turku, back in goal scoring form. I'm not bitter at all. Conjure up 3 today. 2 weeks ago, when I needed a goal, some absolute tool fails to score a penalty in the second half. I'm not bitter at all. I'm not taking counselling for it. I will move on. Sligo Rovers and Derry. Surprise, surprise for Derry City. Sligo Rovers were threatening. I'm not sure how I would play it. I need to be there. I need to see the stats. That's the problem with that one. Longford and Kerry, the battle of the dodge pots. What I did get right, Bodo Glimt and Sandefjord. We were very, very unlucky, to be perfectly honest. On the 39th minute, I told members of footballtradingprofits.com on Telegram to back Bodo Glimt in the half-time market. Cue a 49th minute in the first half. Goal disallowed from Mr. Hoch, who had a goal disallowed in the 12th minute as well. This is something for you to look at in the new season as well. If you've got a dominant side and they're getting a lot of goals disallowed, I call it the shot across the bow. Obviously, they're in decent nick. They're just not having the run of luck going their way. So, second half, we had some obvious options. We could lay the draw, but the draw odds are very high. The liability's very high, relative, because you've got an odds-on favourite. So you do need them to score and score first. If you don't trust that, you can go at a bigger odds play. I put forward 2-0, 3-0, 3-1 as the plays. Thankfully, Blomberg and Hoch, who missed those 2 goals, didn't miss those 2 goals, but scored them. And he actually scored a penalty. So Hoch is on my Christmas card list, Mr. Hoch. And his bro Hansen giving him a fist pump. So an excellent match, an excellent trading match, and it's a match about flexibility as well. This is why in-play trading is far, far more attractive than pre-match betting, isn't it? Good stuff there from Bodo Glimt. Let's just finish yesterday's look. We'll have a look at the tennis as well. And preparation for the US Open next, which will be in September. So you've got a long way to go there. Fredrikstad and Mulder, I didn't play. Already 2.55 the favourite. Suggests, quite simply, those odds suggest anything can happen. So it's very difficult to play. One I'm a little aggrieved at not playing in hindsight. It's the opening day of the season. You're away from home. You're leading 3-0 early on. Or 2-0, 3-0 early on. We're talking early on. Might as well lay them opening day of the season. One of the goals was a pen. Now this preview, of course, is all about the absolute ideals. If you're bang on your game, if you've got the brain the size of ChatGPT, then you'd have been picking up these kind of scenarios. Opening matches of the season, any 3-0 lead, that kind of thing. Might as well do it, particularly when they're away from home. So watch out for Arad this season. If they can push on from that, they could be having a very interesting season. Scottish League Cup, we picked correctly as well. Very happy with the plays yesterday, one of which was a break-even. What a pity we didn't get that Desmond Tutu ending on the wrong end, on the other end of 90 minutes. That was an extra time play there. We played Dundee FC. Did we lose? Insurance, boys and girls. Insurance. Ensures you're paid out. Now, this could have ended in a loss for us, despite Dundee not losing, if they equalised late on, because they were threatening to. But thankfully, they didn't cross that line. St Johnstone, all about the in-play stats here, and the fact that I would take these matches to be pre-seasons for the SPL sides, majority of which were away from home. Nice come from behind win, easy as you like. Lovely job from St Johnstone, well spotted that one. And we could have done a few late ones, harking back to the Mulder match. That was a Desmond 2-2. The Hearts match at 1-1 as well. Watch this next season, a good pattern for you. Whenever Hearts are odds on favourite, we're talking about 1.7 or lower. At least last season, they didn't disappoint. From a trader's perspective, they didn't lose. The only time they lost was when they were red carded. And in the Allsvenskan, Malmo scored far too early to entertain any trading outcome there. But again, at 1.25 shot, what's the score lines? Say it with me. 1.18 shot, 1.25 shot, 3-0, 3-1, any other home score. Okay? So watch out for this pattern this season. Any favourite, particularly home, at odds of 1.25 or lower, has within those odds an assumption. 1, they're going to score before half time. 2, they should be winning 2-0. 3, they should be scoring 3 goals at least. I always include that errant slip up, because if you're 3-0 up, you're not going to be wobbling too much or worrying too much about just conceding that single goal. It's a good day yesterday. Let's have a look at the tennis yesterday. I wasn't keeping tabs on it. So let's have a quick look there. Sinner is one lucky SOB to be in that final. We'll come to that. Swiatek against Anisimova. I suppose, Anisimova has been beating some decent players. 12th in the world as well. She's going to be going down the rankings. But Swiatek purring. Maybe this is nerves from Anisimova. I think getting done like that. 2 bagels. Nervy, nervy, nervy. Looking on to today's tennis before we look at the football. And it's going to be, this is what you're going to be seeing for the next 5-10 years probably. Sinner Alcaraz Grand Slam final event. 1.91 tells you it's going to be a 5-setter. I think this lot are going to have a whole load of head-to-heads coming up. Sinner, as I say, very, very lucky to be here. He was 2 sets down to Grigor Dimitrov before Grigor Dimitrov was retired. So in that regard, Sinner is one lucky person. Get him to buy your lottery tickets, that's for sure. Played in the French Open and it was a 2-3. You're going to be expecting that today. Any 2-0 lead, any 2-1 lead is to be taken on. 1.91, the favourite, tells you everything. It's a very, very tough match to unpack. And this is going to be the final you're going to be seeing for quite a few years now. Nadal, Federer, Djokovic, all gone. Replaced by Sinner and Alcatraz. Well, that's what Trump wants to do anyway. England ladies against the Welsh ladies. It is, I'm afraid, going to be as emphatic as that. It's all dependent on whether we're still in the group standings. Do England need anything? Let's have a look. These are playoffs now, I think. Are they? I'm not so sure, but the preview will tell us. If England can score 4 goals against the Netherlands under 21s, then if they're up for this, then it's going to be easy as you like. So, it's the 3rd match in the group, so it's vitally important. England have to stave off the Netherlands. So a draw might not be enough, or on goal difference it could be, but England will be eyeing the win. Wales are pretty much done. So it's must-win territory for England. So expect that 1.06 to convert into the usual goals. 3 or 4 goals bare minimum. Probable breakthrough before half-time. The only spanner in the works is the fact that it's a local derby, England and Wales women. Looking at the standings for the Netherlands and the French ladies, is there anything remaining for them to play for? Netherlands and the French ladies, let's have a look. French ladies are not through yet. if they were through, they'd have an arrow there. So they must do something today. A draw will suffice for the French ladies, won't it? Netherlands ladies must win. So we know what we need to know there. It's a competitive group, plenty to play for. Let's have a look at Gnistan and Haka and Oulu and KTP in a Veikkausliiga. Gnistan only tend to lose against the big guns, so Haka had better be on their guard this afternoon. And this is a bottom 2, bottom 3 clash. Laughable 1.65. We're slightly crapper. We're less crap than you are, KTP, says Oulu. So just be very, very careful with that. Okay, trust issues. All hail to the ale. Hapoel Tel Aviv done in Europe midweek. This is the beginning of the Israeli Liga Ha'al season, the Super Cup. Two of the big boys. It's a derby-style match. I wouldn't be playing it myself. Familiar names. In the Elite Serie today, let's take a look through some of the angles. Both teams to win. Home wins, v clean sheets away. A lack of congruency in this Bryn Valoranga match even has me scratching my head with a neutral play. Add in the fact it's 2.4 the favourite and you get what you pay for. Probably not one to play unless you're going to be playing in play. Bottom 3 clash, Haugesund and Oslo, and the market is clear in Oslo's favour, but there are clear trust issues. If you're bottom 3, you're not a trustworthy odds-on favourite, are you? So the opening 2 matches in the Elite Serie are a little tricky, at least on paper, and this could be one as well. Kristiansund and Sarpsborg, 2.3 the favourite. Let's take a look at that one. Well, Sarpsborg are better on the road, so I would be just giving them a slight nod today in this match. 3 draws in 4 away, though, but unbeaten away. 2 losses did come at home. So just have a quick look at them at 4 o'clock in the in-play stats. If the in-play stats are biased towards Sarpsborg, then the form lines are with that as well. Rosenborg, very strong favourites at home to HamKam. Draws can shadow them, but they're unbeaten home and away against 11th and lower Rosenborg. So they should have too much for HamKam, but the draws are the worry. Storm Godset and Tromsø, well, I don't know about you, but that 2.05 for me looks very nice about Tromsø. I think it's 6 consecutive wins for them. I'm not sure why the odds are so high, but I would be strongly favouring Tromsø today, just on that momentum of the wins. Why they're not odds on favourite, I don't know. Let's have a look, see if Stroms have anything to keep the Tromsø odds up. 100% home defeats. That pretty much sums that up. So Tromsø do look another one of those value away plays, which have picked out quite a few of them. Big wins relative to the market for these away sides. I'm just, I can see big value there at 205 if they turn up today. Brann and Viking. This could be a battle of the top boys. Let's have a look. A top 2 clash, and for the sake of brevity, I didn't even bother researching it because you know what I'll find out? My conclusion will be it's a top 2 clash. So any of the form lines I've just given you, you can throw out the window. 2.3 the favourite agrees with me as well. So it's a very tough Elite Serie coupon on paper. So just be very careful. 2.4 the favourite, 2.3 the favourite, 2.3 the favourite. 3 of them out of a 6-match coupon. Half of them, the bookies can't even pick the winner. The Polish Super Cup is the precursor to the start of the Polish Ekstraklasa, and we've got some familiar names. Lech Poznan and Legia Warsaw. Lech Poznan, the odds-on favs here today. In-play stats, again, crucial there. The Romanian Super League continues, and you saw yesterday, look at those kind of angles. Any emphatic lead early on is to be taken on, particularly in the opening day of the season. Cluj, 1.38 home favourites to Unirea, unpronounceable name, who sound like they're newly promoted. So 7.30 for that one. Heading off to the Allsvenskan, Bromma against Oster, 1.7 favourite Bromma. We actually have 4 out of 5 odds-on favourites in the Allsvenskan today, which does suggest readability. Bromma and Oster, let's take a look. Bromma are awful, but 4 out of 4 wins, be 12th and lower. 3 of them coming away infers that they can replicate that at home. That's the angle I'll be going with there. Gaias and Hammarby is probably one to leave alone, so I will not even look at the research there. 2.6 the favourite. That's one of the higher odds you're going to see in the match odds market. So take the hint, please. The bookies, the professionals, can't pick a winner. Leave it to the in-play stats. AIK against Degerfors, this looks absolutely spot on. AIK have only started losing in the last 2 away matches. Impeccable at home. Worst case scenario for them should be a draw today. Watch out for second half goals as well, particularly in the last half hour in AIK matches, and they are very, very well equipped to score in the last 15 minutes if needing a goal to get them out of jail. So watch out for that with AIK. Very readable, that lot, compared to some of the other matches we've been looking at today. Varnamo and Djurgården. Let's have a look. Varnamo have no win, but are on a fighting mood. 3 consecutive home draws. Djurgården, they've got all of the wins against teams around Varnamo in the league, ticking all the boxes there, but they do have that struggle with the second goal. The value for me could be if it's a Djurgården 0-1 lead at some point and late on in the match. You might want to look at a Varnamo equaliser. They're on a run of 3 consecutive home draws. Not winning this season, though. Haka against Halmstad. It's the final match. It's a simple case of we'll score 1 more than you, basically. Haka should simply outscore Halmstad today. 2+ goals expected of the home side. So that's it today. I will be seeing members of footballtradingprofits.com. Probably going to miss the 1:30. Get involved for the 2 o'clock match. Gnistan looked very readable today. They're only losing against the big guns. And I'll see you for a smattering of the 4 o'clocks. That looks to be the best time to have a session today. No, 1 o'clock. We've got a couple of Allsvenskans. So 1 o'clock's moving into the half 3s, moving into the 4 o'clocks. That will be my Telegram session for you today. That gets in the vast majority of the matches on the coupon. And I hope I'll be bringing you some more profitable trades as I did yesterday. Very readable yesterday. Good luck to the, well, English ladies don't need luck really against the Welsh this evening. 1.06. Need to get through, having lost against France in their opener. But scoring 4 against the Dutch, the Welsh ladies, my goodness me. Good luck with that one. That's all I'll say. Have a great day, and I'll see members of Football Trading Profits throughout the day. And can I ask you one favour, please? It's not going to cost you anything. Please, please, please subscribe to Football Trading Profits. Okay? By subscribing to Football Trading Profits, you're helping me to unlock more features for the YouTube channel, and that can only help you moving forward. It also helps with monetization of the channel. If I can monetize the YouTube channel, I can reduce the monthly fees because I've got a replacement income. I need to get to 500 subs. We're on 295 at the moment, so let's see if we can do it, please. All you have to do, you're watching this video now. While you're watching the video, you'll see a subscribe button underneath, and all you have to do is subscribe. It's not going to cost you anything. There won't be any spamming in your inbox or anything else like that. Okay, so when you see a subscribe button, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Have a great day, and I will see members of footballtradingprofits.com. I'm off now to make some more African jit music on Suno, but I will be around for the football all day long for members. Don't forget, in the Wimbledon final, it's highly likely to be a 5-setter. That's the way it eventuated in the French Open. Your trading angles, therefore, will be at the 2-0, whoever leads 2-0, and whoever leads 2-1. You'll be expecting the sets to continue on to 3-2. Have a great day, and I will see members from 1 p.m. UK time on footballtradingprofits.com.